What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay.
Shit.
Prime time pie. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill, a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
out. They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face. Definitely blessed to be living on this wonderful day. It is March 3rd. I'm sorry, March 24th, 7:50. A little late. Just to give you a little insight, ladies and gentlemen, I've been having technical difficulties all day. Nothing that I can control. Nothing that I had any power over. The internet was down in my area, the entire area. I also touched base with Braswell. Braswell said he was dealing with internet issues, and I'm jumping on here to give everybody a little insight. It's not that I was neglecting our 5 o'clock um, live. I would not do that. I just didn't have a way to connect with you all, simply because my internet service was out of commission. So, with that being the case, I'm jumping on here to give you, and I'm still checking and correcting and finessing all of my cameras, making sure that they're up, running, able, capable, because everything shut down. I have everything tied to the network. So once I lose my internet connection, I got to go back in and reestablish all of my connections. Crazy, but true. On my Famaco board to connect my PTZ cameras to make sure that their signals are connected and working right and communicating. That's the word I was looking for. And so, with that being the case, I've been dealing with that all day, dealing with um, AT&T to see what was going on, only to find out that there was an outage in our area, and there's nothing that I can do about that. When I asked for a credit for the amount of time that I was down, they said that I have to give them a call once all of the service is restored, and they'll see, quote unquote, what they could do. Yeah, I already know what they're gonna do. They ain't gonna do shit. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Send this link over to Braswell, see if he's up. He's been sending me these drops. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I know if you're here, I'm not going to be here long. I'm about to head to the gym just to let you all know that after the gym, when I leave Planet Fitness and I get back here to the house, I will be going on later this evening, live later this evening, to get into it with you guys about a few things, talk over a few things. What's going on, brother Terry Allred, over there in Greensboro, North Carolina, my good man. Thank you for joining the show. And if in fact you guys want to jump on with me later and go over some of the things and resource information that I want to present to our listening audience, then please participate. But today, the only issue that I had was the fact that my internet would not allow me to do what I needed to do since it was down in the area. I called my wife where she was out in town. Internet was down where she's working. I called Braswell in Georgia. He said it's down in his region. I called my good friend down on the Gulf Coast. He said it's down in his region. So I'm finally getting back up and running. And of course, it gave me an opportunity to take what one would call a little bit of a break from the computer. But there again, like I said, this is my normal time to get to the gym and getting it in and getting to working. I'll go sit there and get my heart rate up and sweat a little bit. So I will return once I get back from the gym. It'll probably be later on this evening. We'll jump onto the Squawk Box and have a great conversation and see what we got going on. What's going on, brother? Show about to go hit this gym, man. How's everybody doing on the West Coast? Yes, indeed. Big shout out to the family. Show Tapasoa in the building, in the space, and in the place. I definitely appreciate you. But we're about to head to the gym. I'm about to go pump some of this weight to get some of this weight off. And then something got to lift weight to lose weight. It's a magical thing when it transforms. You know, make sure that you're eating the right foods and ingesting all the right nutrients and minerals. You know, there are 9 essential amino acids that are needed to produce essential protein that's needed to build muscle. So I am an iron addict, and I will be getting back with you guys here in just a little bit to get into some good conversation a little bit later on. So I apologize to all of you for not being here live at 5. But there again, don't blame me, blame ATT. Don't blame me, blame AT&T. But they did a great job in restoring the service and making sure that the entire community is back online. Now, I didn't go into a frantic. I was not upset, distraught, and pulling my hair out with a little bit of hair that I have. No. Take a moment. Make myself some toast and avocado spread with a little touch of what'd you call that stuff? Diced onion and diced tomato and a little lettuce, black pepper. Yeah. I went and enjoyed something like that for lunch while I was fighting through the confusion of what was going on with my internet. But either which way it goes, quick PSA, we will be back in your face and in your space here in just a little bit, probably about an hour and a half or so. Get to the gym, get it in, and then I'm going to get back and we're going to talk about it. Talk about a few things as it relates to people, the people that are around you, your network, your resources. You see, the human resource. It's an integral part of not only the human element, but also how you structure yourself and position yourself to succeed and move forward in your chosen career path. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into it. I'm pretty sure Jarrell will be resting because after 8:30, 9 o'clock, he normally turns his phone off. So hopefully I can convince him to wake up, stay up, and be a part of it. But I know when it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock here, it'll be 11, 12 o'clock where he is. So I don't want to bring him too far into the night, but any of you that want to jump on here with me later on and chop it up, you're more than welcome to do so. Reach out to me through DM, Messenger, or whatever the case may be, and I will definitely I will definitely touch base with you, and we'll get into it a little bit later on tonight as we discuss whatever it is that comes to mind. So I appreciate all of you for understanding, but I had to get that message out across all of the platforms so that no one will have it misunderstood as to why we are not here. Don't blame me, blame ATT. And let me make sure this other camera's working good too. Let me get this one set right. You see there? You see how all my cameras are jacked up? I need to make sure that all my cameras are right. They're not even focused in right. Let me get that right. See, here we go. Yes, the next part of the Vega interview to my beautiful sister, Creole Mitchell, that is out there locked in with us, will be sometime next week. We've been getting some more information. We've been waiting for the professor, Dr. Newman at Duke University, to confirm when they'll be available to come on and speak with us. But we will be doing some follow-up with Vega next week. He's been sending me more documents from the Innocence Project, and I will definitely keep everybody abreast of when that conversation will continue, when we're going to do part 2 of that conversation. He's ready. He's excited. And yes, indeed. Thank you for asking that question. And yes, sometime next week, we're going to lock that all the way in. Let's see here. Come in like that. There we go. And raise it up. See, I'm getting all my cameras and stuff together still. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I like the storyline too. I really want to see Mr. Vega get his just due in terms of being fully exonerated. It's been basically proven that he wasn't the individual that committed the crime. But if you sit there and you haven't been, if you've been falsely prosecuted, then there should be some compensation, restitution for what's been taken away from you, and that's 27 years of your life, and even now, out here in the world trying to get a job with a convicted murder charge. Attempted murder, first degree murder charge over your head. It's kind of hard, because whether you've been proven innocent or not, that record is still there and still until it's expunged, or you've been exonerated and pardoned by the governor. So yeah, we're definitely going to follow this. We're definitely going to be tracking this over time, just to make sure that we do our part in getting things done and pushing things forward for Damon Vega out in Greensboro, North Carolina. Okay, so it looks like all my cameras are back in I ain't never stole your lunch, man. Don't be telling nobody that shit. Now my sister on here telling tales about me stealing her lunch. Ain't that something? Now I make sure that all these cameras are good to go. And I think I got everything set up. So I am about to head to the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone that has joined us, we will be back here in about an hour and a half at the max. And we will get into some talk topics, some conversations. If you guys are still up, I might even play some of the music from some of the artists that have sent me some of their content to display and to push and to utilize on their behalf to promote what it is that they're doing in their careers. So thank you all for, and as a matter of fact, Em, you need to schedule some time with me when you're available to get on to the show, and let's do an industry talk with you and your profession and what you have going on. I know you guys have been doing well, I know you were doing a podcast at one time. You guys had started or launched something over in Texas. So yeah, whenever you get opportunity, if you're interested, let's schedule a date for us to jump on this thing, and let's talk about CPS, Child Protective Services, or what it is that you're doing. We can talk about the beautiful baby that you guys are taking care of and have over there that's growing every day. And of course, tell my niece hello. Well, I got 2 nieces at this point, 3 nieces. I'm not talking about Holly's baby girl. Yeah, definitely talk about mental health, because I'm crazy as a cuckoo bug. But tell my brother-in-law, Lamont, I said what's happening. And Miss Riley. Yes, indeed. Sweetheart. But there again, yes, let's schedule some time, lock it in, and jump off the porch with some great conversations. I think that would help. And people actually pay attention, listen, comment, and send me emails all the time about the different guests that we have on here. So if we can get into a really good discussion about mental health, I think that would be awesome. Good stuff. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is. Let's see, can't post to some destinations. I'm gonna have to fix that. All my stuff is messed up right now, but that's okay. But we will be back a little bit later on this evening to get into it, and hopefully Jarrell will be able to jump on with us a little bit later on. So as always, beautiful people, thank you for joining us for this brief broadcast on Industry Talk to let you guys know what was happening here with our internet regionally while we were down and while we weren't live at 5 at our normal slot on Central Standard Time. But at the same time, hey, it's the internet. But I do like the consistency, and I do like the fact that I keep it on a regular and consistent time so people can fall into it and fit us into their schedule. But I am letting you know that today was not due to my technical error, like me pressing the mute button and not knowing I hit the mute button. Then I'm sitting there talking and nobody could hear me. Personal technical error. This is AT&T. It's not on me. And as always, beautiful people, wealth and wellness, stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.